So I gave the brother more advice that day. I talked to him. Do you know, and this is a real story, but it's heartfelt. The dude, actually, I got up to shake his hand. The dude hugged me. This deep, bro. The dude hugged me. He said, say, man, I really appreciate you even doing this, man, because most dudes wouldn't even talk to me. You know, especially dudes like you, the little rougher type dudes, you wouldn't even talk to me. You know, see, I really appreciate it, man. I needed this because I needed to understand why I couldn't get through to her. Whoa now, whoa now, whoa now. Welcome back to the Black Alpha. I'm your boy, Brother Kush. Look here, bro. You see the title of the video, and I know you're thinking to yourself, there's got to be some kind of metaphor or something. Nah, it's not. It's a real story. So I'm going to tell you how it all unfolds, but give me a second to get there. All you people with this ADD stuff, man, the attention deficits, you got to get a video time that, you know, I'm trying to tell y'all something here. Like, if you don't want to get it, I mean, by all means, go live your life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of trying to cater to y'all, bro. You know, I'm here trying to serve a purpose, man. I can't be playing these little boy games. I'm trying to serve a purpose. If you too sharp-minded to sit here for 20 minutes and listen to some real talk, but you can go on somebody else's channel and listen to a damn 4-hour video of gossip, that's on you. That's on you. I'm just trying to give y'all something that you can use here by way of real life examples. That's how I teach. So anyway, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you've been here multiple times and have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. They can't stop this movement, man. It's going to happen, bro. This is going to happen because everything else is going to crumble. There's an old saying in the teachings of supreme wisdom that Islam comes after everything else fails. So basically what it means is that truth and righteousness comes after everything else fails. And everything right now is failing y'all. Red Pill, Mansfield is failing y'all. So the only thing that's going to be left standing is brothers like Kush. That's it. Me and the soldiers. We the only thing that's going to be standing. So you got to either get with us now or be forced to get with us later. But you're going to get with us because we are going to be it. This is going to be it. Right? So anyway, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you receive notification when I drop more videos. If you don't hit that bell icon, YouTube will not tell you when I drop videos. You're going to have to come to the channel physically to check. I'm just not triggering the algorithm. It just is what it is, right? You want to throw me some cash, you know what I'm saying? You see it. To everybody who's donated and I haven't given you a shout out, it's not personal. I just don't want to make this a, you know, I don't really want people thinking that they got to give me $1 so I can say their name on camera. You know, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Respect that. You know, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate it. You know, when I do see him, I appreciate him. But I just don't want to make this about that. You get what I'm saying? But it is greatly appreciated. And I promise to put it to good use. I'm going to use it only for this channel. I'm not buying groceries with it. I'm not buying no tennis shoes and none of that shit with it. I'm only for this channel. Every penny y'all give goes into this channel. The development of this channel is not for me to use. That's my solemn promise to all of y'all. So let's get into this video, bro. How did this go about happening? It happened about 15 years ago. You know, give or take. You know, it was a few years after Katrina uprooted us. My family became real destabilized. My polygynous family became real destabilized. You know, 2 of the women just immediately start losing their minds. You know, I don't know if it was the stress behind what happened or whatever it may be. But I had to get rid of one, and that's the one that's the topic of the video. And then about a year or so later, I had to get rid of another. You know what I'm saying? And the one that I got rid of first, she and I actually have the most history with. We go way back to childhood. I mean, we go way back, right? We're actually real good friends, and we're still good friends to this day. So she go get this so-called nice guy, right? You know, nice square, you know, college dude, you know what I'm saying? That kind of cat, right? So she gets with him, and but I don't know she's with the dude, right? So she just pops and start calling me again, you know, talking to me, you know, like trying to catch up with what's happening, you know what I'm saying? And she asked, can she come see me a few times? You know, reluctantly say yeah. And of course, I smashed her up, right? So I'm smashing her, and then Just by accident, the dude happened to call one time while she's with me. And I could tell the way she reacted that, that was something going on there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't get in between, triangles and all that stuff. That's not what I do. So I asked her about it, and she know me, so she came clean. She just told me the truth, right? She told me everything. And I was like, well, look, I'm not getting involved. I'm not dealing with you, you know what I'm saying? If this nice guy, you like this little dude, we done. You know what I'm saying? We done. I'm not bringing you back. We were friends before all this. We're going to be friends after, but I'm not bringing you back. We done. So you might want to invest your energy into this little dude, right? So anyway, she goes on. A couple of weeks later, she called me and said, now she's lying. Talking about, they're not talking no more. It broke her off or whatever, right? So now she's back, asking me, can I come through? I'll go through sometime, smash her up. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell again that something ain't quite right. Something ain't quite right. So, I'm slick, right? I wait till one day, just out the blue, I just call. Say, look, I'm in the neighborhood, I'm about to swing through. And she was like, oh, no, I'm not home. Lying her ass off, bro. Lying her ass off. But I knew she was there because I'm already outside. You know what I'm saying? I know she's in there. So I go up there, knock on the door, and the dude answers the door. You know what I'm saying? So I walk on in, and I tell the dude, you need to get in check. She's been lying, bro. I just read it. I just straight snitched. I said, look, I've been fucking her because she keep lying to me, talk about that she's not dealing with nobody. First time you called, she was actually, with me. I was smashing her that day. And I told her, leave me alone until, and invest in you. She didn't want to do that. She called me back a few weeks later. I told him the whole thing. I ran it all down to him, just straight up like a man, but just ran it down to him. And he's sitting there with this look on his face like he's shocked and hurt. And I just left. She didn't say a word the whole time. She ain't gonna play with me. She respects me. And that's another thing I want to get through. She respects me. Respect is important. The lady respects me. So she didn't even dare to call me a liar to my face, knowing damn well I'm not a liar. She wouldn't play with me like that. So what she did when I left, she gets in an argument with him and kicks him out, telling him, F you and blah, 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 blah. Handles the dude bad because she don't respect him. Now, y'all probably saying, well, of course she don't respect him. He's a good guy. You a thug, Kush. Nah, bruh. Nah, see, that's how y'all try to chalk everything up. It ain't got nothing to do with that, bruh. It's a characteristic thing, man. My character is respectful. It commands respect. It demands respect. It's just the way I am. Men respect me too. Got nothing to do with me being a thug, as y'all like to put it. But anyways, so she handles him. So now he's in beg mode. He's trying to get her back, trying to do this and that. So he asked her for my number. Now, under normal circumstances, y'all would probably say, man, she wrong for giving him the number, but she knows me. See, the thing is, she knows my character. In her mind, she's thinking, Kush will talk to him. You know what I'm saying? That's how he is. He's very unemotionally attached to stuff like that. He'll talk to him. So she gives the dude my number. He calls me. Real shit. So he called me up. And I don't go off the hand like, why you calling me? I didn't do that to the young brother, right? He's a little younger than me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like 8 years older than her. And he's actually her age, right? You know what I'm saying? He's her age. So, he's 7 years, something like that, 8 years younger than me. So I talked to the brother, and I'm like, look, man. I run it down to him about the lifestyle because she told him everything, and he couldn't understand why she's so fixated on me, a man that had all these women, and he's trying to be monogamous. I said, young brother, you're looking at it wrong. You're thinking in terms of the way the system controls your mind instead of looking at the nature of women and the nature of men. You're asking the wrong questions. The only thing that matters is who does she choose? That's what you're dealing with here. You're dealing with what's in her mind as a choice. And I say, if you want to win her over, you have to understand it's going to take time because she chose me. So you got to show her over time. You got to be patient. You got to just relax and just over time, let her reach the conclusion that, okay, maybe Kush was the man that I really, really, really wanted to be with because she got my name tattooed on her back. Maybe that's the man I really wanted to be with initially. But this guy is actually much better fit for me. You make her reach that conclusion on her own by just showing her the contrast between you and I. If being a good man is better than being a rugged, thuggy dude like me, then you show her the contrast of dealing with you versus dealing with me. You can't make nobody do anything. What are your qualities? I went to asking him about his qualities. What did he do? First thing he wanted to tell me about, well, I went to college, went to this, I said, nah, brother, that's not your qualities. Don't tell me about your social economic accomplishments. Tell me about your qualities. What are you as a man? What do you bring to the table as a man? Well, I do work in the, no, brother. I ain't talking about your job. I ain't talking about your education. I ain't talking about the damn club of fraternity that you in. I'm talking about you as a man. What do you bring to the table as a man? And for the first time, he thought about that and got quiet. The dude had no answer. He had no answer. And this is a real topic, a real story. I told him, you think about that. And when you think of an answer, hit me back and we can talk. I got off the phone. About 2 weeks later, it took him that long. He called me and asked me, could we meet? Now this time I'm skeptical. Now I don't know if the nigga want to shoot me or what, what I'm saying? So I strap up, what I'm saying? I tell him, yeah, we can meet, and I strap up and I go meet him. Right? But we met in the public space, But he wasn't even on that time. I come from the damn jungle so bad, bro. My mind just so damn suspicious, bro. Dude wasn't even thinking nothing like that. He just really wanted to talk face to face. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even on his mind like that, bro. But my world, I come from such a violent, chaotic world that I'm suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me face to face for? You know what I mean? Let me load this thing up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I go meet him. He cool. He just want to talk. But he realized that he don't know who he is. He tells me, he said, but I really don't know what I bring. He said, tell me about you. I wanted to talk to you face to face because I wanted to get a feel of what you do. This is a real conversation. Now, this is a grown man trying to deal with a woman. I should have known back then, brothers. I am so sorry, brothers. I'm sorry, my brothers. My young brothers, look, I take full charge, man. I am sorry, but I should have did this channel, man. I am so sorry, bro. I mean, I didn't know that the problem was so widespread. I'm thinking that, okay, this is just an individual flaw in this one dude. I had no idea that this was common. And like I said, this was 15 years ago. This dude right now is in his 40s probably. No, he's over 40. Yeah, he should be over 40 right now. Come on, man. I just didn't know. So, and no, they're not together. If you wanted, they're not together. Because she never gained respect for the dude because the dude, his whole focus was trying to figure out how to please her instead of just being him and showing her what he brings as a man. He didn't know his character. He had no idea what I was talking about when I said, what do you bring character-wise as a man? He didn't know what I was talking about. All he could talk about is economics. What I got a job, I work here, I went to school there. No, bruh. No. What do you bring, bruh? And so when he met me, he looking at my style. He all prepped out and b-boy. I'm looking pretty much like I look right now. You know what I'm saying? And he looking at my style. And he like, I just don't get it. He's trying not to be disrespectful, but he's trying to figure out how can she like this dude? And I'm like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? You got life and bullshit mixed up, man. You got to get away from these people. I just didn't know about the red pill and all this. I don't think that stuff existed back then, though. But these talking points were already in the atmosphere. They were already being spewed out by dating experts in the black community, by black sociologists, by black psychologists, by black business people, and so-called experts of all kinds. So the talking points that created the manosphere were already out there way before the manosphere, way before red pill, right? And I'm like, say, man, it don't work that way, young brother. You know what I'm saying? You gotta develop something for yourself. Stop trying to be me. Say, you're not gonna be me. I grew up different from you, man. I done things, brother. I seen things, that you would never see or do. But you got something in you because she started dealing with you. There's something in you she liked because she started dealing with you. So you got to figure out what that is and invest more into that characteristic, whatever that was. Invest more into it. It might have just been your cool calmness. It might have been something that she liked about your label. I mean, whatever it is, you got to figure that out and invest in it. And let the chick see you for who you are and stop trying to compete, because that's another thing he was doing. He was trying to compete with me, and I'm not even in the picture. I'm not even trying to be in the picture. I ain't got that to be doing, bro. So I gave the brother more advice that day. I talked to him. Do you know, and this is a real story, but it's heartfelt. The dude, actually, I got up to shake his hand. The dude hugged me. This deep, bro. The dude hugged me. He said, say, man, I really appreciate you even doing this, man, because most dudes wouldn't even talk to me. You know, especially dudes like you, the little rougher type dudes, you wouldn't even talk to me. You know, see, I really appreciate it, man. I needed this because I needed to understand why I couldn't get through to her. You know what I'm saying? What am I doing wrong? And I told him, you're not doing anything wrong but trying to compete with me. You're not like me, bro. I'm from a different world. Plus, me and that girl been knowing each other since we was kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a lot of history you trying to dig through. Don't try to compete with that. Just be you. I'm out the picture. Make her see that, okay, that may have been your first choice, but you ain't gonna never get that first choice. So now you with me. Now I know a lot of you buster dudes talking about, well, you want her to settle for the dude, this and that. It's life, bro. That's just life, man. If you can't be with the one you love the one you with. That's just life, man. That's just, you're not gonna always get your first choice at nothing. You dudes act like y'all are not even adults. You're not gonna get your first choice all the time at nothing. So you get the second choice. That's why you have multiple options. This is why you give yourself options. Same thing why I'm telling y'all to always date multiple women at a time. Don't date one woman at a time. You date many women at a time to give yourself options. And it doesn't matter which one you like the most. She might not work out for you. So what you do, you move on to the next. And if that one don't work out, you move on to the next. That's just how life goes. But at the end of the day, if all of these women were women that you liked, you'll still end up with a woman you like. And if this woman was to get with this man, as long as she likes him, she likes something about him. As long as she gets with a man she likes, it doesn't matter who her first option was, her first choice was, her second choice. It don't matter. As long as she's still with a man she likes and she respects as a man, that relationship is going to be healthy. And trust me, once she put in her mind that this is the man I'm rolling with, the other two dudes could try to slink back in and try to smash. They won't be able to. She's going to tell them no. It don't matter how much she likes them dudes. She's going to be like, no, I'm not messing this up for you. We've already proven we ain't going to make it, so I'm not doing it. At least that's what a real woman would do. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he hugged me, man. He told me he appreciated me talking to him. He appreciated me trying to help him and everything. And I wished him luck. He actually stayed in touch a few more times after that, you know, and then he kind of faded off, you know, because she wouldn't fuck with him again. She wouldn't deal with him again. She felt like, you know, he was just too weak. She felt like his character was too weak. You know, she lost respect for him. Not because he called me. I think she lost respect because he was too busy trying to figure out how to change himself for her. And by her dealing with a man like me, that's something I would have never done. I would have never done it. Look, I ain't changing myself for nobody. I'm not Play-Doh. I'm not about to squeeze and bend and turn for nobody. If you don't like what you get out of Kush, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. No, hit the road. You know what I'm saying? Don't even look back. Hit the road and keep stepping. You know what I'm saying? So she lost respect for him because he was trying to figure out what he could do to change to get her. Now, don't get me wrong. The girl is beautiful. I'm just being real. The girl is a looker. I mean, that is one of the most aesthetically prettiest women I have ever dealt with. She is gorgeous, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't mad at him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him for losing his head that he had a chance at her. Because she is a looker. I mean, real talk, bro. She is a looker. So I ain't mad at him. But Have some dignity, brother. Have some dignity, man. Learn who you are and be who you are and stand on who you are. But most importantly, develop some type of characteristics, man. Develop some kind of personality, bro. Stop trying to bend yourself towards a woman will. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Have a character. You know, have some strength. And that's a real story. Like I said, he talked to me a few more times and he faded away. You know what I'm saying? Because she wouldn't deal with him again. She just wouldn't deal with him again. So anyway, man, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I have nothing but a lifetime for the stories like this, people. I'm telling you, I'm teaching y'all from real stuff. This is the best channel on YouTube. Sooner or later, y'all gonna have to accept that. This is the best channel. This is because it's the realest channel. I'm not a failed dude that's hiding my failures behind a platform to talk crap about women now as my form of revenge for all the women that wouldn't mess with me. I had the women. I'm not the dude they wouldn't mess with. I'm the dude they messed with. I had the women. I had the experiences. So I'm telling you what I know from experience. Think about that, man. Think about it. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon to receive notifications when I drop more videos, man. Till next time, I'm out of here. I'm Brother Kush, a.k.a. the Black Alpha. Massimo.